All right, guys, we're going to go live inside the group on IML Bounce Back, and we are recorded to the cloud. I want to say good evening to those who are around the globe. If you guys want to go ahead and put in the chat or the comments, if you're on the Facebook Live, put where you're calling in from. We are inside of the IML Bounce Back Facebook page. We're also on Zoom on the cloud. This call will be recorded. Excited to have you guys here. In fact, I know that some of the people who are on here tonight, it is the middle of the night. We got people from Atlanta, Georgia, Belgium, Colorado, Paris, France, awesome, Belgium, the UK, California, Denver. My goodness, people all over the place. We are excited to have you guys on. So just so you know, every single Friday night, we do these training calls. And if you remember last week, we actually implemented Boyd Pips inside of the Bounce Back product as well as inside of the web analyzer. The reason why we did that is we wanted to get people access to more trades because, look, everyone's awake at different times. We'd send out trade ideas, but these people are asleep. We then send out trade ideas at different times, and these people are asleep. So now not only do you have access to our trade ideas, but you also have the trade ideas around the clock from the algorithm of the software, the web analyzer, as well as the bounce back. And you have the educators sending out those trade alerts. So this is very, very powerful, guys. You're just getting access to more trade opportunities. And if you didn't see, and you guys should take this and actually share this online. In fact, I can actually just do a share screen with you here. Let me show you. If you guys didn't see, so we had our first week on the inside of the bounce back and web analyzer. So let me show you here. So guys, we had a good week. In fact, a lot of you, if you want to get access to the Boyd Pips trade ideas, we put them right through here as well. This was a channel that we already had. And so this will actually send you the alerts as well as the bounce back and web analyzer Telegram. So right here, we had posted on social media. We did 294 pips. We had 83% wins. So this is where we give documentation. And this does not even include the trades from the algo on the web analyzer as well as the bounce back product. So depending on which one that you're using, you have the IML web analyzer that has Boyd Pips inside of it, as well as IML Bounce Back. So either of these products you guys have access to, you're going to get those trade ideas. And all you have to do, if you weren't on last week, is log into your IML back office, and right here under the menu button, you click on that and you go down to shopping cart. You click right there and you can add it. It's $22 if you're grandfathered in because you've been in for a while. It is, I believe, $16.71 with tax. Okay, so menu, shopping cart, make sure that you get that, because when we send out the trade ideas through the bounce back and the web analyzer. So here's bounce back. All right. And then you have the web analyzer and our Boyd Pips. These are Telegram channels where we're sending the alerts through. So let's just say, as an example, I want to get the bounce back. This is the link right here. I'm going to put that link inside of the chat box. You guys need to have that link. That is where we send the trade ideas, because that's going to alert you. When you click on that link right there, it's going to take you inside of the bounce back product. Here's the algo trades on the left. That's from the algorithm of the software. Those are automated. The software basically spits out those trades. For our trades, it's this light bulb to the right. I showed you guys the video the other day. So if I click on this here, I'm going to give you guys access to that video. Okay, I want to make sure that you guys have that video. See, when you click on that light bulb, see here to the left, trade idea by Boyd Pips. So you'll be able to pull it up right on your phone. It's very, very simple. Okay, but let me get you access to this. Let's go to my Creator Studio and to get you guys access to, let's go right here. So the other day I did a video, and if you guys have not seen it, it's how to access the trade ideas simply. And I'm actually going to take this link. I'm going to put it inside the Zoom and on Facebook right here. Let's go ahead and get this in the chat. You guys want to use this, especially for the people who are just beginning. So I also put it on the Facebook comments. There we go. Okay, perfect. So before I bring on Jordan, I want to remind you guys that our goal is to help you catch hundreds of pips on a weekly basis, but with a high win percentage, so that you can't come back and say, well, the only trades that I caught were the ones that lost. And then you say, what? The product didn't work. Guys, you got to take personal responsibility. That's why we have these trades going around different times of the day as well as the evening, is because we have people in over 100 countries. So what may be your nighttime is their daytime or morning time. Okay. So you get access, again, whether it's through Bounce Back or the web analyzer, you have access to both softwares to get the Boyd Pips trade ideas. This is just heating up, and you guys are going to get even more trades this week. This upcoming week, you're going to get even more trades than you already had. And we had a great week to start. Okay. We're going to keep pumping it out. Myself, Stevenson Lindor, Dre Boyd, who's Lex Wave, Javier, who's over the Spanish market, Jordan Comsa. Guys, we've got a great team here to help you guys win. Again, we are live inside of the Facebook group. In fact, if you're not on it, I'm going to give you guys the link. This is the link to the Bounce Back group. It has tens of thousands of members in it. Here is the link. I just put it inside the chat. You guys can grab that. You want to enter. See right here where it says 4 people want to join this group. I approve people all throughout the day. Okay. Now, if you say stupid stuff in there, I will delete you out. We'll ban you from the group. So don't put anything stupid. Don't post any trading profits in there. Okay. I get all sorts of people putting spam stuff in there. So don't try and put that stuff in there. Brandon, do you have both the web analyzer and Bounce Back? You don't have to have both. I do have both, but you don't need to have both. As long as you have at least one, you are good. All right. Now, for time's sake, I'm going to bring on our special guest for tonight. We've got 85 people on the call, but we've also got a lot of people on the Facebook Live as well. Just know, again, every week, you've got myself, Jordan Comsa, Stevenson Lindor. You've got Lex Waves, continually giving you guys not only the trade ideas, but the education. You guys need to learn the skill. I caught, outside of the Boyd Pips trades, I trade the US 30, guys. I caught, I think it ended up being 5,900 pips. I made more in the morning than people make the whole year. That's not to brag. It's to give you this point. You need to learn the skill. You need to learn the skill. Do you realize you can make 6 figures a day? I just proved it again today. You guys can do it. You make 6 figures for the week if you want to. You know, I did a post, you turn an annual income into a monthly income, and I said an annual income into a weekly income, an annual income into a daily income. And I said, heck, let's just turn an annual income into a morning income. I learned the skill through IML. I learned the skill of how to trade. So the trade ideas are wonderful. That's a start, but learn the skill. And that's what we want to do tonight, is teach that skill to you. So what I'm going to do is bring on Jordan Comsa, guys, as I do, and make him a panelist. I want you to put some fire emojis in the box. Jordan has done an amazing job. In fact, he's doing a training tomorrow night in Utah with Keisha McLeod, who's on the executive team on the Bounce Back and the Harmonic Scanner. Jordan's a phenomenal trader as well as a business builder. So guys, without further ado, I'm going to give it up now to Mr. Jordan Comsa. Jordan, welcome to Bounce Back. We are excited to have you on the team, my brother.
Dude, you must be excited after the morning you had today.
Dude, my smile today was bigger than the Grinch who stole Christmas.
Dude, I'm telling you.
Seriously, my phone, I thought today I was going to pay off the national debt in the USA by myself.
No, I'll say this. I'm mind blown at what Forex can do. And I don't think people realize it. I don't think people realize, well, 2 things. Number one, a lot of you need to understand what Forex can do for you. And you haven't really seen the power with your own eyes on somebody's account that you know personally. You haven't really seen that yet. You've probably seen screenshots here and there on Instagram or wherever else people post their stuff. But when you've got a friend that actually does an annual income in the morning, it's pretty mind blowing. It is absolutely. My heart's still beating.
Now, Jordan, was it a demo account?
Oh, demo. Dude, we haven't had a demo for how long? 2 years?
I don't even do demo. I'm going to show you guys this is live. Okay, you guys can screenshot this and put this on social media. I'm not going to show you my trading profits, but I'm going to show you that there's no demo here. So Josh Lee is my trading partner that we trade with in the morning, and I got Jamie Boyd, my wife. So here's the trading accounts. As you can see, those are Hugo's Way. See where it says real? There's no demo, and see how there's no other accounts on there? Those are real trading accounts. And today we did, this week we did multiple 6 figures for the week. And today we did over 6 figures. And the goal by next week is to actually be doing 6 figures every day.
But to bring something to everybody's attention is the reason that Brandon is able to do this is, like he said, he learned the skill set. This is something that he took time to be able to learn and took it serious. And those of you that know Brandon pretty well, whenever Brandon does something, he goes all in, and that's where he keeps his focus. And IML has been his baby for the past 4 or 5 years, and look what's happened. Sure, I don't think, 4 years ago, Brandon wasn't pulling in 6 figures in the morning, but look at what's happened after time. Not to mention, you might want to agree with me on this, Brandon, hitting chairman has definitely put you in a position to be able to do something like this.
I want to comment on that because sometimes people feel like it's an either or. They're like, should I trade or should I build? Let me tell you something. I would not be in the position I'm in today and actually being in this home I'm in had it not been for me going chairman, because my chairman checks is actually what gave me the money to trade. And in fact, some people are like, oh, I don't need to build the business. But here's the reality. If a person's working a job, a lot of times they don't even have extra discretionary income to trade with. So they're like, dude, I got $100 in my account or $200. And it's like they just never really have enough to kind of excite them. And so that's why I tell people, if you have the desire, you should actually do both. Because what I do is I trade in the morning for about an hour and a half. And then I have the rest of the day to build the affiliate side of the business. So if you look at it, I have 2 incomes, just in IML, there's 2 incomes. There's the residual business income that pays every Friday, but then there's the trading income. And let's say that I had a bad week. If I had a bad week, my chairman check comes through and it refills up the brokerage account. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I say it's not really an either or. It's, man, 2 is better than 1.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's kind of dive into this real quick. How can you access Boyd Pips on the web analyzer? We'll give you all the information that you need. In fact, there are some links posted above. And then just keep in mind, kind of as just to be realistic, US 30 takes a lot of practice and skill to be able to do that. It's extremely, extremely volatile and fast moving. So don't go diving into the US 30 without practicing heavily first.
And let me comment on that too, because yes, I do trade the US 30, and a lot of you guys have seen some of my posts. I do not recommend it to people who are first learning how to trade. It's extremely volatile, way more volatile actually than Bitcoin. So if you guys are looking for recommendations, the way you want to start is on things like Boyd Pips with a bounce back, web analyzer, stuff like that, because you want stuff where you can learn and be making these incremental, growth on each trade. Because what happens is people are like, all right, I want the right now money. And in that process, because they don't know what they're doing, they actually blow their account. They do it several times over. The US 30, I mean, it will wipe the floor with you. You do not want to trade that as a start. So learn this process. And if eventually you want to branch off, first of all, you actually have to have more money to trade the US 30. Okay. So just take it from me. This is 4 years. In fact, I'm in 4.5 years actually with trading. And I just recently started trading the US 30. So I don't recommend it to most people who are getting going here.
Yeah, thanks for sharing that. So we're going to go ahead and dive in. Is there a Telegram group for Boyd Pips? Yeah, so we'll go ahead and I'll link that at the end, the Telegram group, unless Brandon, unless you could be able to do that.
I'll put it in there right now, guys.
Okay. One other thing is you want to be involved in the Bounce Back Telegram, which we linked above in the chat. The Bounce Back Telegram, and we're going to go over this right now so you can see exactly how to get these alerts and how to take these trades. And then I'll do a quick market review and I'll go over some of the trades. I think some of these trades I think we sent these ones out last night. We called 3 last night. All of them hit profit. Phenomenal trades. They all did above. One of them did about 20 pips. The other 2 did about 30 pips. Let me go ahead and turn this volume off real quick. I've got my Telegram going nuts. 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. So we're going to do a quick market review as well. But one goal that everybody should make, just before I share my screen here, if you have a high-paying job that you can continue to invest into your trading account as your skill level goes up, that's great. But if you can hit Platinum 600, that's helping 12 people learn how to make money with you in the markets. 12 people, that's it. Or if you can hit Platinum 1000, which is only 30 people, if you can be making an extra $1,000 a month and be able to put all of that into your trading account, it's going to completely change your excitement level when it comes to the trading profits. When you see a $140 profit or you see a $1,400 profit instead of $14 or instead of $1.40, believe me, it changes the way that you see the markets. It's actually pretty phenomenal. And you can even, just for fun, make a demo account with a higher amount of money in it to see what it would be like and treat it as a live account. Now, we're going to go ahead and dive in real quick. I would like to answer this question real quick. I'm a stay-at-home mom and I want to join. I'm afraid of failure. What is your advice for someone who is hesitant and worried of losing money or failing? I think that is an absolutely fantastic question, because I think almost everybody, before they join, they have that fear of, what if I fail? What if I lose money? What if this doesn't work out? Well, we could always go back to the old saying, well, if you don't try, you already fail anyways. That's one way to look at it. But let's look at it at a more realistic way. And then I'm going to go ahead and pull this up. Here's the reality of it. This is a journey. And if you can commit to 12 to 18 months, so a year to a year and a half, even if you don't see major success in the first 3 months, the first 5 months, the first 7 months, but you stick with the course, that's how you're going to get to the point to where you're actually being successful. You need to embrace the fact that it's not going to be perfect. But if you're willing to take a risk, that's where you're going to get to, let's say, for example, Brandon Boyd's position. Okay. And it's going to be a journey. You're not going to win every trade. But what I can tell you is you're not going to fail because you're learning something. And you can't fail at learning knowledge. That's not something that you can technically fail at. As long as you learn a few things and you learn about the markets, and you can even make a couple dollars a day, you're already doing better than you were at the first place. So calculate what this is going to cost you per month. $150, let's say $70. Times that by 12. I don't have my phone with me, and I'm not going to do all that math in my head right now. But let's, even if it were $100 a month, your investment in 1 year would be $1,200. Are you willing to invest $1,200 into your education to learn how to trade the markets? And see, we're looking at this not month by month. I'm not looking at, I have to pay $100 a month or $150 a month. I'm looking at the whole year. $1,200, that's it. To be able to learn a skill set that this morning, I don't think anybody in here, I don't know if you heard Brandon right, but when you can make 6 figures in a morning, in a couple of hours, was that $1,200 for that year worth it to you to learn that? Now, what if you do go 12 months and you lose a little bit of money or you don't ever succeed? At least you put in the best effort that you possibly could and you learn something new. But here's where things change a little bit. Look at what we're doing. You right now have the ability to copy trades from professional traders. From professional traders, 6- and 7-figure traders who have done this time and time again for years and years. You have the opportunity to take the information that they give you, plug it into your trading account, and watch it go. If you follow our lead, we've already gone through the hard stuff. We've gone through the failure so that you can plug in and just enjoy the success. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be easy. It's still a journey. But plug in, learn as much as you can, copy these trades, practice, 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 and look at this. Did you hear what Brandon said? This is 4 years later of trading that he had his first 6-figure morning. And it's taken 4 years of hard work. But that 4 years now, all of the money invested into iMarkets Live, that would be what? Like $4,800 or so after 4 years, $4,800 if just assuming that it were, let's say $100 a month, just to make math easy. A $5,000 investment into education. It's still way less than college, way less than college. But look at what it has done for his life. And not just his life, but thousands and thousands of other people's lives, including mine. So let's go ahead and dive right in. And I'm sorry that I went off on a tangent with that one, but you've got to take risks. Otherwise, you will never grow. I'd rather you take a risk, learn something new, than be at the same spot you are 5 years from now, wishing that you could have at least tried. Okay? Let's go ahead and dive right in, guys. So I'm going to share with you real quick exactly how this works. So as you can see here, this is IMLBounceback.com. Now, the reason that it's called bounce back is because this is looking for trades that are heavily overextended. Either they've moved too much downward and it's time for them to go up, or they've moved too much up, it's time for it to finally go down. That's what this is looking for. It's looking for reversals in the market. Now, for those of you that are new, looking at this right now, this probably looks even worse than algebra or geometry class. You're probably looking at it thinking, well, how in the world am I going to understand any of this? The way that we're going to share this with you, it makes it easy, and I'm going to do a quick training. But first, I want everybody to understand how to take the new alerts, okay? Now, if you're new and you have not joined yet, some of this isn't going to make any sense. When I say take profit, stop loss, when I say entry price, market execution, some of that stuff will not make sense yet, but once you are willing to take the risk to join, you're going to learn those words within your first day in the iMarkets Live Academy. We'll teach you from the very, very most basic. You don't know anything about any kind of market, Forex, whatever, and we can take you to learn to be the most advanced trader. We have traders who they're just mind-blowingly good, and you can do that as well. The best traders use the most simple strategies. And I know that because I use a simple strategy and I'm winning a lot of the trades. Brandon uses a very simple strategy. Be simple with it. Don't overcomplicate it, okay? And if you just keep it simple for the rest of your life, you'll be able to get to where you want to be with trading, all right? So the first thing that you're going to do is when you see in the bounce back telegram, it's going to say new trade idea. It'll say Boyd Pips, which we branded after Brandon Boyd. I actually came up with that name because Brandon's got such a great following and people trust Brandon. And so what we've done is we've taken trusted traders that are good with a long track record of success, and we've allowed them to be able to partner with us in the bounce back group. Okay. Namely Stevenson Lindor, okay, Lex Waves, Javier to help the Spanish market, myself and Brandon. And we will be able to send you our own trade alerts. Now, whether we get these alerts from our own analysis, from the bounce back, I typically use the harmonic scanner. Just know that they're going to be good trades. All right. So in the Telegram, the first thing you're going to see is it's going to pop up and it's going to show that there's an alert. There's going to be a new trade alert. All you need to do is open up the bounce back. Here we are. We've opened it up. That's step one. Really simple. Step two is you're going to come up to the top right corner here, and do you see there's this little light bulb here at the top right corner? You're going to click on that light bulb. Okay. Let me make sure that I pull up the right one. Here we go. Now, when you click it, look on the left side here. Do you see how it says Trade Idea by Boyd Pips? These are going to be our trades. And all of these trades that you're looking at here right now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trades that it's showing, all five of them made us money. There was not a single loss in these trades. And this is not including some of the other trades that were sent. Okay? In fact, this one, CAD-JPY, Canadian dollar yen, smash take profit. And then we manually closed profits on a few of our other trades before the market closed. Pulled in about 36 pips on this. NZD-JPY, AED-NZD about 20 pips. Euro-USD was, I believe, a little more than 30 pips. And then USD-JPY was more than 30 pips. All of them. And all you needed to do was copy and paste. You didn't need to look at this line chart, this graph. You didn't need to figure out when to enter, where to enter. You didn't need to figure any of that out. We gave it to you. So here's how it works. You're going to see, I'm thinking about a sell on NZD, JPY, around 72.480. Okay. Let's see if I can even pull that up. Can I switch the, let's see here. I think that if I click it, it'll pull it up. 1 second.
Jordan, on the manual trade ideas we do, when you click on them, it doesn't actually pull it up on the graph yet. It does on the algo. But Stephen Hooley said he will implement that.
Awesome. I'll go ahead and pull it up on TradingView so you guys can see exactly what happened. So TradingView is actually the site that the bounce back is connected to, which is phenomenal because it's really easy to be able to compare your graphs. Okay, so here we go. Let me delete some of the stuff that I've got here. Okay. So here's what it's going to show you. Let me actually get rid of this page too. I am thinking about a sell on NZD JPY around 72.480. Okay, this is on the hourly time frame. Okay, I actually sent this trade out, so that's why I'm going to review this. Okay, I'm thinking about a sell on NZD JPY around 72.480. So let's look at 72.480. I'm going to draw a horizontal line. 72.480. Okay. I'm smiling because I'm proud of this entry. That was like, that was a market execution, and look at that thing. Okay. 72.480. It's a sell. Potential profit, the take profit one is 71.900. Okay. So that's what TP1 is. Now notice I only gave one take profit on this. Sometimes you'll see a take profit 2 and take profit 3. Just depends. Okay. And we'll teach you guys later how to be able to get to those.
Just a quick question on that, because some people asked, you know, are we going to list a take profit 1, take profit 2, take profit 3? And if so, which one should they take? And should they take all 3 and stuff like that?
Yep. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go over in future trainings on how to go for the take profit 2 and take profit 3. But I will recommend right now, you only need to go for take profit 1. That's it. we may sometimes still list take profit 2 and 3, and more advanced traders, feel free to do what you want with those. You can take them if you want. But take profit 1 is the safest bet, okay? Just go for take profit 1. Make your money and get out of the market, okay? So here's where I called this sell, around 72.480 with a take profit at 71.900. So I'm going to put a line now at 71.900. Okay, you're going to notice this has not hit take profit yet. Right there, okay? And then a stop loss. See where it says SL at 72.750. And it's going to tell you the exact time that it was called. So I sent this trade out at, well, let's see here. It's going to be military time. I think that's 10 o'clock. I'm trying to remember. I used military time when I was in Brazil. So around 10 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. So that would be around midnight Eastern Time. Okay, a little bit late, but you got to keep in mind, we're going to have trades in the morning, in the afternoon, and we're also going to have trades at night, all throughout the day. Okay, so the stop loss, I'm going to draw it as well, 72.750. I'm going to draw this in red. Okay, horizontal line, 72.750. Let's make it red. Okay, so when this is showing you a market execution trade, all you need to do is press sell. So when you see this trade pop up in Boyd Pips and you go there and you see it, this is where we call the sell. Right there, right at the very tip top of this mountain peak. Right there, okay? We call the sell at 72.480. And this trade moved a total of 39 pips. That's how far this trade moved. Now it's probably going to retrace to probably right here, okay? And then you'll see it continue back down. Let's draw a little arrow. It'll come up to here and continue back down to take profit 1. It's that simple. Now, I don't expect everybody to understand my analysis on this. All I expect you to understand is that if you can click on this light bulb here at the top right and see sell NZDJPY, and then see where the price is to know if you're current, and then be able to enter a take profit 1 and a stop loss, you can make money. That's it. If you did that last night, if you simply just followed exactly what we showed last night, you could have made 39 pips. I personally closed this one out at 36 pips. So let's do the math on that. If this is on a $1,000 account and you're trading 0.10 lot size, everybody, that's $36. If you're on a $10,000 account, congratulations. Overnight, you just made on one trade $360. That's it. Isn't that crazy? Here's CADJPY. Again, the alert's going to pop up in the bounce back telegram. All you need to do is open the bounce back when you see that alert that it says Boyd Pips. Click on the little light bulb at the top right, and you'll see your trade setup. I'm thinking about Canadian dollar, Japanese yen. Here it is, CADJPY. And it's showing you the chart, 1 hour, right? That doesn't really matter either. You can literally don't even look at it. Just go straight to CADJPY, click on it. This is a sell, okay? Around 83.150. Again, let's draw our horizontal line, 83.150, right there. Okay, let's make it green for entry. Now you can't really see that green. There we go, 85.150. Okay, what was the stop loss on this? 83 point, can you see it? 810. 83.810. Let me real quick see what people are saying here in the chat. Do you need to do any analysis before entering the trade?
Sure.
not a
I already
single
got
bit.
those. Yeah, I already got those ones answered for you.
Oh, okay, perfect. Awesome. What does pips mean? Surely you will learn about what a pip is in the iMarkets Live Academy. All it is a point of the price changing to make it simple. So when the price changes a little bit, you can make money or lose money, okay? So this has the stop loss at 83.810. Let's draw a horizontal line. 83.810. It's way up here. Right there. Okay, red. And it has a take profit of, oh, yeah, 82.850 is the take profit. I mean, yeah, 82.850. Let's draw another line here, green one again. 82.850 right there. Oh, there you go. So as you can see, this trade, we entered it here and wrote it down to here. And that right there gave us, on copying and pasting, 30 pips. Just on copying and pasting, not doing anything. You simply just trusted the analysis that we were able to give. And that's it. It's that easy. So when you see this pop up on Boyd Pips, all you need to do is copy and paste. If you want to do your own analysis and try to figure out why that trade is being called, absolutely, you can go for it. Okay, you can go for it and see if you can see why we're doing these trades. Okay. Any questions about how to be able to take a trade that we send out? Yeah, so do you wait until price is around the entry? Very good question. So most of these are going to most will be market execution. Okay, so if you see that the price is still around the entry point, take the trade. However, if you jump on and it's a market execution and you can see that this trade has already made its move, we're all the way down here, yet the trade was called up here, you'll be able to tell by the time stamp, this one's probably already made its move. Not worth taking that trade, okay? So that's why when we do mostly market executions, I'll let you know, you will want to be quick, okay? Luckily for this one, when this one was called, it was actually called, I believe, right around here, okay? But then the market consolidated. Of course, that's usually what it's going to do before it makes its reversal, right? But we can see that for these 1, 2, 3 candles, let me delete this, these 3 right here, for those candles, that's giving you like a 3-hour window to place the trade. And then at night, when I was asleep, woke up, and this thing had already hit take profit, okay? Does that make sense? So yes, yeah, exactly, Tara. So what we're doing is basically this is what you will start with. Okay, this is how you're starting. We're teaching you to just copy and paste the actual trades from professional traders so that you can continue to learn as you're actually either making money or learning how to make money on a demo account, okay? So the trades go through your broker from bounce back. No, you have to manually enter these trades into your MetaTrader 4. Okay, so we're giving you the numbers here. It's not automatically going to do the trade for you. You need to plug in the trade. You need to click. And Brandon, if you could you actually post in the Telegram the video of how to place a market execution trade?
Yeah, yep, I can do that.
So in the Telegram, we're going to post a video on how to do a market execution trade. What we're doing is we're sending the trade signal. we're sending the numbers required. We're telling you that it's a sell on New Zealand dollar, Japanese yen around that specific price. We're telling you what take profit to enter, and we're telling you what stop loss to enter.
Yeah,
that's correct. Thank you. Yeah, Alex, it's perfect. Thank you for explaining that.
Right now in the group.
Okay. So basically, you're pre-scheduling trades. Well, all I'm doing is the analysis, and we send them out to you. Okay. All you guys need to do is all you need to know is this is just copy and paste. That's it. And there is a video explaining exactly how to do all of this in the Telegram. We'll be able to send that as well. Okay. So ladies and gentlemen, if you can click this light bulb and you can see here on the left side, the trade that we send, and just copy the pair, which is New Zealand dollar, Japanese yen, enter the take profit one and enter the stop loss that we give you, TP1 and SL, then hit market execution sell, you just made money. And I can go through all 5 of these, and you guys can go back test them as well right now, and you will see all 5 of them were profitable trades. Okay, easy enough. Now I want to, what we're going to do is, somebody asked about scalping training and a few other things. We're going to go over that most likely in the weeks to come, but we're going to focus pretty heavily right now on teaching you guys to also use the bounce back and the scanner of where we're actually getting these trade ideas from, because they're so rock solid. We can teach everything else, but the traders that are successful have a strategy. If you don't have a strategy, I'm not going to say that you're gambling, but you're not going to be consistent. This strategy that we use can be used on every single time that you trade. Okay. Tara, welcome. I'm glad. Get back to the person that introduced you. Get joined. And remember, this is a journey. Take it step by step. Okay. Take it step by step. Don't try to take in a whole gulp of water from the water hose. Start out small. Try to learn step by step, and you'll get to the point where it makes sense. And hopefully they'll be able to help you. And we'll be here every single week to help guide you and direct you as well. Okay? We are here to teach you and show you how it's done. Does anybody have any questions about taking the Boyd pip signals?
And again, guys, I did a video on how to actually do the, if you guys jumped on a little later, I did a video on this very thing on how to actually take the trade ideas. So what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to pull it up. I'm going to give you guys the link again. I'm going to put it inside of the chat box here, but I'm also going to put it on the Facebook Live, because I realize we have people inside of the IML Bounce Back Facebook Live group. So I put it on the comments to the video, and I put it in the Zoom. Now, just so you know, because people are going to ask, well, has this been recording all this stuff? It is being recorded. I will send out the Zoom, and it's embedded on the page on IML Bounce Back on Facebook. So request to be added to the group, and under the videos tab, you'll actually see all of our whole library is there. But I will blast out the recording to this as well.
Awesome. Now, I don't know, can you actually see my trading view right now?
Yeah, I can see.
Okay, perfect. I want to go over with you guys why we did this trade here, what we were looking for. Just real quickly, okay? Just so that you can have an idea of what we did and why we took this trade. So this trade, CAD JPY, came from the harmonic scanner. As you can see here, on the harmonic scanner, showing the entry price with your take profits. This is going to be real quick and simple, okay? But you'll notice there was not very much divergence here at all. There was a little bit of divergence when the trade was at the first entry point. So I still decided to keep an eye on it. okay? Because that's the first thing that I look for. But here's all I did, just to show you how simple trading is. I went to my trading view. I pulled up Canadian dollar, Japanese yen on daily chart. I looked at this overextended candle, and I looked at the daily support and resistance. And I drew a quick trend line. Now, as I zoom in to the 4-hour chart, you're going to notice that, well, let me bring this out a little bit. You're going to notice that this trend line is coming down through this, and it's not going to be exact because I drew it on the daily, but we had a heavy resistance area right here with a trend going down on the daily. So all we did is enter the trade and wrote it down. And that was a harmonic scan. Now, some of you might be wondering, well, it looks like the price broke through right here. It did, but we've got here this little resistance zone that's held pretty tight on the daily chart. Even if you go to the 4-hour and you're able to go back, do you see all the times that we have these little touches here of support and resistance on this line here, this entry, even right here, look at this. So all we did is we took this trade in our favor, combined with a harmonic scan and a downward trend on the daily. This trade just made perfect sense. And we even had some divergence on this trade as well. Now, that may be complicated for our new people. Don't worry. You'll get there to a point where you learn it. Just know we're doing the absolute best, most simple analysis that we can do on every single setup that you'll be taking. We're not going to win we're not going to win 100%. We're going to try, but it's most likely never going to happen. But if we can give you 70%, 80%, or 90% wins, that means week after week, your account is growing. Okay. Now, what if you see a trade in the bounce back and another trade in Boyd Pips? The bounce back, let's answer this question and then we'll be done here. So the bounce back, if you see one that says buy and one that says sell, the bounce back might not be ready to go yet, because the original bounce back, when we're looking at the regular bounce back over here on the left, this is actually a strategy that you need to follow. You have to do your own analysis with the bounce back. So if one of them calls let's say that we on Boyd Pips call a buy, but on the bounce back says a sell, all that means is the bounce back trade's probably not ready yet. It means we see the market going up again, but then it may come back down, and then the bounce back trade could start taking effect if it meets your analysis. Tune in every week now. We're going to probably change these trainings to Saturday. We are going to teach the bounce back strategy that you can use to do your own analysis on the bounce back setups. And at the same time, we will be sending you our own trades that you can take right when you get them. Okay. Any other questions? All right. Brandon, is there anything else that you would like to share?
No, I think we're good, guys. I'm definitely excited that you were on tonight. And yes, Jordan and I did talk, and because we want to make sure that everyone's able to be a part of these. Instead of Friday night, starting next Saturday, we're actually going to do these trainings on Saturday. That way more people are able to get on, because we realize some people, they're out partying or dating, whatever it is that they do on Friday nights. We want to make sure that you guys have an opportunity. So Saturday night at the same time, which will be 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central Time, which is 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Okay, so we'll put that out. We'll put it in the bounce back group. We'll also put it on Telegram. You guys can share these. Every week we're going to be covering something different. If you're a beginner and you just got started, first of all, I want to welcome you to iMarks Live. You made the right decision. Second, we want to make sure that this is not overwhelming. Realize that this is just piece by piece, line upon line. Like Jordan said, this has taken time, but man, the time goes by either way. That's the way I look at it, is the time goes by either way. The question is, when it does go by, where are you going to be? I am grateful that I invested the time and the money that it took to get to where I'm at today. It truly is amazing. So we've got something incredible here, guys. By the way, I do want to remind you, what you've seen here tonight, put this on your Instagram stories, put it on your Facebooks, your Snapchats, do screenshots of this, share this with other people, let them know what this is all about. Tag us on here. Why? Because not only does that help you build your business, but here's a key that a lot of people forget because they just want to do their own stuff. When you tag us and you screenshot this stuff, it gets people, you get their interest piqued. They're like, what is that? What is it that you're on? And so people want to know more, especially about somebody that they don't know. It's third-party validation. So when you show us on your stuff, not only does that build your brand and all of our brands, but it gives you an opportunity for other people to have their interest piqued and want to know more information about what it is that you're doing. That's one of the secrets of success in doing the affiliate side of this. And if you're a customer and you say, I'm not building the affiliate side, we don't need to be selfish. If you got something that you know is blessing people's lives, whether you're an affiliate or customer, you want to help other people at the same time and not keep all the money to yourself. So guys, we appreciate you. We will from now on be inside of the Facebook group. We'll have the Zoom link still, but we'll be inside there, and I will send out the recording tonight. Have an incredible night, Jordan. Great job. Thank you for your training. We are excited to be part of the bounce back as well as the web analyzer. We're going to help you guys catch a lot of tips. So we'll see you later. Have a good night, everyone. We'll talk to you soon.